Hey folks, just a friendly reminder that all shows on the Madness Comic Network are produced by their individual hosts and in no way reflect the opinions of the network as a whole. The statements in the following broadcast are not necessarily the opinions of the Madness Comic Network, its staff, sponsors, or contributors. This show is rated TVMA, as are all of them and all those other letters. Viewer discretion is highly advised, and, just do what Doc says. Read that again. Peace.
The future. The final frontier. It has never been so uncertain as now. AI, VR, haptic wear, nanotechnology, mass destruction with a remote click. Now we are finally seeing the true potential and dangers of an ever-connected and overly policed hyper-technological world. Have we finally become the architect of our own demise? Is there still hope? Welcome to the future. Welcome to Punk Droid.
Flip City Magazine is just really pulling out all the stops, man. Your guys' production value of this magazine has gone insane. I mean, look at that. I mean, I remember when you guys, it was black and white. Even when it was black and white, I thought your quality was great. But damn, they just really stepping it up a notch. Look at this. James Corbett, boys. James Corbett.
Genuinely cutting. But also funny, and obviously just chaotic and very fun.
I love Flip City. It has brought new types of badassery and integrity to the print medium.
That is what we do. We highlight people's projects, hang out with cool people, talk about cool stuff most of the time. We do our best anyway. Ain't that right, Dave? Is he there? He's there. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, man. I'm still busy. Sorry, I'm trying to cross stream. 1 sec.
Yeah.
Give me 1 sec. Do your thing, Pops, and I'll be right with you.
Okay. Yeah, add your channel and stuff for sure.
Yes, I'm doing that right now. Close out stream.
That wasn't what I meant to do. I meant to put me up there like that. Yeah. Now you get to watch me walk back there and turn that damn light off. Yep, that's what I'm doing. All right. Welcome everyone to another. Geez, I don't even know how many of these we've done. Monday Madness. 4 years of this. We've done a lot of these. Welcome. Today's going to be a special one, though, because anytime we get to launch a project or do a countdown on the show, that, takes it to the next level. We have a great time when we do that. Today, just happened to see Dave posted earlier. He's like, there's only a few hours left in Perfect 10. Perfect 10, the hardcover super deluxe edition. I think that's what it is. I just saw it. I was like, oh, crap, Dave, you want to come on the show? Because the timing jived. The timing jived just right. So now, hello to everybody watching over there on Mr. Brink's channel. This is the madness. This is Monday Madness, and we are here to close out your dude. Close your dude out. That's what we're going to do. Dave, how you been, man?
Hi, Pops. Thank you for doing this, man. This is fantastic.
I didn't have no guest. I was like, I ain't got no guest today.
All right.
I'm just going to have a panel and just, basically screw around. And it was like, then I saw your post and I was like, oh, no. We got a show. For you.
Well, happy to help. So I'm helping you. You're helping me. That's how it's supposed to go, Now,
when I saw this just an hour or so ago, or however long ago it was that we set up you being on the show, there was only 41 backers.
Well, we started this morning with 36. So we added 10 backers today, which is nuts.
No, it's
with
Kickstarter.
With Kickstarter, it works differently from Indiegogo. That you, for instance, last day you will always see backers drop out, come back in, drop out. So people should not panic when you're running a campaign on Kickstarter. It's supposed to go this way, but we're still making progress. So sometimes people drop off, but we're still climbing. So this is fantastic.
And now this was not a first time campaign on Kickstarter, right?
On Kickstarter, I've ran a few campaigns.
Yeah.
But this particular campaign has been earlier on for my comic also.
Yeah, that's what I meant. This particular one, this is
pawns.
Yes. Lou is an amazing artist in her own right.
Oh wow.
She's one of our friends from the Madness. She hangs out with us in our RPG streams and pretty much everywhere now. She's a fan. We got a lot of different stuff going on the network, so we get different people coming in from different directions. She was a fan of Laurie and the Texas contingent, Sam Vera and all those guys down there. She's a fan of theirs, and we kind of crossed.
You look like you're from Texas also.
Yeah, I only lived there for about 8 months.
Oh really? Oh
yeah. I caught all of a crappy summer and all of a crappy winter.
Okay, so you had to move away.
I didn't have no fun there. They don't like people that smoke weed there. It just wasn't.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Eventually, I ended up in a Texas jail, and I ain't going.
What? Oh, there's some stories. You have stories to tell. So what's usually the concept of the Monday Madness? What's usually, do you have a specific theme or something?
No, usually we just have guests on that have an active campaign, and we highlight their campaign. We talk about what, where they're at in it, and we rarely catch them on a launch or a countdown though. On this show, we do launches and countdowns all the time, but they rarely fall on Monday Madness. So
is this your usual time slot also?
Yes.
Oh, well, lucky me, man.
Yeah.
Everything worked out.
I mean, hey, if I'd found out you were closing out tonight and you didn't have anybody doing a countdown for you, I'd have done it for you anyway, whether we were doing a show or not.
Thank you, man.
I've done countdowns for people. Like one time, Max was in the hospital. And he couldn't do anything the last couple of days of his campaign. So we came out and we promoted the hell out of it the last couple of days, did a countdown for him. I mean, it's just, that's what we do, man. We help pick everybody up,
right.
That's special editions, launches and countdowns. That's all part of our playlists. Every different playlist are different types of shows that we do on the network. We do it all. We got gaming and everything. And John's Longbox just joined the network too recently. So
cool.
We'll be showing more of his stuff as we go forward. But we're not here talking about us, man. They're talking about you. You're not interviewing me today. I'm not on your show. This
put it
Perfect
in.
10. Look, you've been doing this for a while now.
Yeah, about 10 years.
Yes. And dude, it just keeps getting better and better. Give everybody a little background on how you got to this 130-page hardcover book.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? So we have our series, our series Perfect 10. We're now working on the 5th issue. So these are single issues, right? By the way, people can sign up for issue 5. We have a pre-launch page up. But Critical Blast approached me with a concept, with an idea. They proposed to make a artist edition of Perfect 10 issue 1, and so their idea was to have it be a bigger book, hardcover, and it would be about 84 pages because they wanted to stretch out the comic, right? So you have the fully colored pages, but also the steps before that. So you see the line work, you see the layout, plus you can read along with the script. So this was fun, and we started to talk about that. And we set up the campaign on Fund My Comic with the plan to have it be 84 pages. We launched the campaign, people started to back, and while I was gathering material to send over to Critical Blast to put this book together, I found so much cool stuff that I wanted in there that gradually the book began to expand. So now we're at 130 pages for the same price that we initially asked for the 84-page book. And it's also the lowest price even, because after the campaign ends, this book will go through the retail market, and then the price will be much higher. So this the best way to get it for the cheapest
And you mentioned our boy. He's one of our sponsors. He's one of us. There you go. Programming, logistics, and more. Guys, fulfillment and more now. He's putting people in Walmart. He's doing it all.
They've been fulfilling our latest campaigns also. They did the American Bliss campaign. They did Perfect 10 4. And it all went flawless. It's a bit of a hassle because I need to ship out like big boxes to them, right? So, but it's less work for me than like
shipping out 130.
Exactly, Yeah. So, yeah.
Yes, it's good
It's a
stuff.
great
Yeah.
service. Great service.
I
And
I
now
met
they
RJ.
want to do they want to do publishing, so they got into publishing. So
Yeah.
we're not the first that they're doing, but this is the first for them for a artist edition.
Right.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I met RJ before he had fulfilled a single campaign. I've known RJ for a long time, but when he
Right.
told me what he was doing, what he wanted to do,
Mhm.
I jumped 100% on board, and I've been 100% behind everything he's done since then.
You know, man, there are so many people within this indie sphere. I think that you recognize this. Is there are many people who come in with big words. They have like plans. They will do this. They will do that. They can help you. They will be a publisher for you. But very few actually make things happen. You know, many people talk the talk, but few walk the walk. And RJ has proven that he is that he does things. He gets things done. You know.
Yes. Like I said, I've been a fan of him, promoted everything he's done since the day I met him and he told me his plan. And that's the same with us. Okay. Like a promoter, look, I can't guarantee anybody is going to watch this show and back your book. I can't guarantee that because I'm not in control of any of their wallets, right? All I can do is try to get this seen by as many people as possible. And hopefully some of them will check it out and they go, damn, I want to get that, right? That's all I can do. And anybody that guarantees you more than that as a promoter is lying to you.
No, but no one can do that. No one can do that. You have to be your own promoter, right? So other people can help you. They can offer you their platforms. That's awesome. But ultimately, you are the one that needs to go out and promote your own stuff.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like I can't guarantee sales.
No,
nobody that's any. You know, you get emails all the time about people going to make your channel better. They're going to sell your book more. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. They ain't going to do shit if you don't see them actually out promoting people.
Mm-hmm.
They don't promote people.
No, but even publishers, they don't really do that. You know,
if you're going to pay somebody to promote you, look out there and look who actually promotes people. And go, I want to throw a little money behind what that guy does because he's actually doing it.
Yeah.
You know, I hear sob stories. Oh, I paid this guy money and he said he was going to give me this and give me that. There are no guarantees, people. I've been doing this for 4 or 5 years now, and I have never guaranteed anyone's sales. I can't do that.
No.
You know? I can guarantee you I'll work my ass off to get people to see your project. I can guarantee you that. I can do that all day long, right? I'm going to work my ass off to make sure people see this show. Like, you know when I play them commercials at the beginning, Dave?
Yeah.
All I'm doing is sharing
most
this
of it.
out.
Sorry.
All I'm doing is sharing it out to like 50 different Facebook groups while those commercials are running at the beginning.
Sure, right.
You see what I'm saying? I'm just sharing. I'm just sitting here with my phone, just sharing one group after another. Ding, 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 ding.
Well, that's a lot of work, also. You know,
that's
building
I mean.
this network.
That's what I can guarantee is that I will try to get as many people to see you as possible. But that's the only guarantee I can make you. You know, anybody that's offering you more than that and asking you for money.
Well, that's the cool thing also about Critical Blast, right? So they came to me with this concept, and I've been working with other I've been working is a big word, but I have done business with publishers, right? And none of them panned out. So I was a bit skeptical when they came to me about this, but they explained the business plan, and it didn't cost me anything. It didn't cost me anything. It was material that I had, so I didn't need to make extra stuff or whatever, and they were going to take care of everything.
Yeah.
So
and then he said it don't cost you nothing.
Yeah, I was like, right, so okay, let's try it out. Yeah,
It made it real hard to say no when he said, "Oh, it don't cost you nothing, huh?"
yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, all right. So what's your angle? There's always you get a bit bitter when you work when you work a few years in this scene, right? So you get a bit like a bit skeptical, but
pretty much everything.
yeah. And they told me nothing. We take care of everything. So basically, after the campaign is done, and then it goes through retail, then they have their cut, right?
Yeah.
But for now, this is just their. They want to put the book out there, and they want to brand Critical Blast as a publisher.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I love RJ. I love everything he's doing. I was glad to see that you were on board with him when you jumped in. I was like, yes. Every time somebody new jumped in, I was just like, yes. As I kept getting bigger and bigger. I almost feel as happy for everything that he's doing as anything that I built for myself. Because I've been there with him since the beginning. And I can remember one time. On Twitter, I seen Margaret Weiss, the author of the Dragonlance books, right?
Yeah.
And she was complaining about fulfillment.
Okay.
What do you think I did, Dave?
You send her to RJ.
Damn straight. I linked RJ to that post. I was like, this guy will handle all your fulfillment, and you will love it. Because that's what I do. I want to help RJ grow. I want to help everybody grow. Everybody, whether it's other podcasters, even outside of our network.
Yeah, but the thing is also with you, Pops, there isn't a financial thing for you, right? This is purely because you love to do it.
Well, now that to go to Roku, it's going to cost money.
Sure.
To take it to the next level, I'm not going to be able to do it for free.
Right.
But I'm not going to charge people to do what we're doing right here, right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's where sponsors come in. That's
What's the status there, by the way?
We're at
Roku plans.
About a third of the way funded.
Okay.
And we're working on it. Basically, I had to go backwards. I was jumping farther ahead than I was legally prepared to.
No.
If you understand what I'm saying, I didn't have LLC in place. I didn't have certain things that I need in place business-wise to make it happen. So you have never heard of Critical Blast.
Tony Horton.
Oh, Tony. All I can say is right there, Critical Blast, where pop culture gets blasted. They are Critical Blast on Twitter.
Yep.
RJ Carter on Facebook. You can find him. Look, it's complete fulfillment. I've seen him. Oh hell, I'm just gonna play this dang commercial. You can see all the different titles that RJ's fulfilling or working with right now. You don't mind, do you? If I play this dang?
Sure.
All right, let me get that comment out the way real quick. Let me play this. This is Critical Blast, my friend.
Yes. Oh, Pops left. Yeah, Tony. So if you make comic books, right, or novels even. Critical Blast is the man to distribute your books through the United States, but they also do like several places in Europe. I think they now have a place in Sweden, and they are working on something in Australia. When you have a particular, so we have to have a minimum number of backers in Australia, and then it's worthwhile to have it go through Critical Blast, right? To save you some money. And this way, you can also keep the shipping costs lower for the backers. So yes, fantastic service. So just Google them, reach out to them.
So what I've been doing for the Roku thing, to get back to your question, was we did an auction a couple weeks ago. Sold some stuff, got some stuff, got a chunk of money to start where we want to go. I can get the LLC now. You know what I mean? It's like I have the money now to lay the legal groundwork.
Sure.
I have a couple of investors that are waiting for me to get all the legal stuff in place and send them contracts. And then I have some money to play with. Okay. But I wanted to make sure that everything was done legally first,
Right.
I wanted to make sure everything was done legally. All the legal groundwork was in place before I took anybody's money. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted them to have contracts, legit contracts. I wanted everything to be above board. I didn't want, any kind of BS. So I went backwards.
Yeah.
Went back to the beginning.
So does this mean that it was more work than you initially thought it would?
No, it means that I just didn't do things in the right order. I was trying to get the money.
Yeah, sure.
And then I was going to build everything.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
And I realized that without the LLC in place and such, I can't really accept money legally. You know what I mean? From investors and whatnot. It's just not doing things in the right order. We went back, we revised it. Now we're doing it in the right order.
Right.
And we go forward,
Yeah. Well, this is how we learn. We learn business by doing business, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody knows I'm not the business guy. I got to have the accountant and the lawyer and everybody to handle shit for me, because this is what I do. I come out here and I talk to people about comics. Yeah,
you're like Stan Lee. You do the promotional work, right?
Yeah,
you sell stuff.
Right? I hope people don't have that love-hate relationship with me that they have with Stan.
By the way, can you share my screen, Pops,
yes.
so I can see? We're now at 46 backers with
Let's get
54 minutes left.
54 minutes. We got an hour. So we got to have an hour's worth of stuff to talk about. Most of it should be art. What do you got for me, bro? Show me the art.
Artwork. You want art from this? Yeah, sure. Well, we also have a little trailer. Shall we show that?
How come? Yeah, this is the other thing, Dave. From now on, send me your trailers.
Okay.
Okay, because I play them for, it's like, it's not just the sponsor videos that I play, but we play the trailers of our friends when their campaigns.
All right, sure.
I
get it. Yes. Yes.
So sure. By all means, man.
So for the next campaign, right? When I have the next campaign, if the trailer ready, I will send it over to you.
Yeah, and it's just like I say, anybody that's working with RJ, same thing, right? I'll promote you just like you're one of us, dude.
Right.
Mike.
Mike is here. Welcome, Mike. Good late night to you, Dave, and congrats. Thank you, Mike. Thanks so much. Mike is great.
And
all right. Let me show the trailer. Yes.
Yeah. Get that banner up.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, we did sell a few original like sequential pages. So Pow still has some original pages left from the book from the first issue, right? That's really cool. By the way, the first book. So we started out with 84 pages, and it was also black and white. So for the same price, we added pages, but we also added color. It's completely nuts, right? The experience, the perfect 10 experience. So it's a hardcover book, right? You can so in the book you can read, you can see the process of every page. So you see the script, you see the page layout that Pow made. Then you see the inked pages, and sometimes you will see some difference between the layout and the inked page, because sometimes we just to discuss different options, or I want things a little bit different, right? And later on we also added in the color pages. So basically you will get the complete first issue, and everything. So the artwork that you can see goes beyond the bleed. So where it normally cuts off with the comic, here it goes beyond the bleed, because the book is bigger also than a normal comic book. So yeah, and we added some older commission works that he did for other backers, for previous backers. We added some. Look at this fantastic art. So colored pinups also. And Pow did such a wonderful job with his book. And
yeah, we had a little comment on that one over in the Madness earlier. Did you happen to see what Carrie said about that?
No, sir. Oh, yes. I think that I remember.
Something about Nicki Minaj or something.
Yeah.
Yes, good stuff. I like it.
Thank you. Yeah, I put this up here today. I was like, maybe the page needs to be spiced up a little bit, you know. And I put this up there, and within 30 minutes we had another backer. So I didn't know. Coincidence? Could be.
Well, look. As soon as I saw that you were in the last few hours, I shared it out. It's like, that's just what I do.
Yeah.
I mean, I do. It doesn't matter if I go into Madness. I go in my group, my Facebook group, and somebody's posting something. I share it out. I take it to Twitter. I take it here. I share it out. That's what I do. Bridging the gap between Facebook and Twitter was something that I started doing a long time ago, because there were people on Twitter that backed books that people on Facebook didn't know anything about.
Mm-hmm.
People on Facebook backing books that people on Twitter didn't know anything about. And so I always made sure that I cross-posted all that stuff, to make sure that as many people, again, can see it as possible.
Sure. Yeah.
It's a job.
I've made it my habit when I share something on Facebook, I always share it with your page also.
Yeah. And that's a great idea, especially if you have an active campaign. I tell everybody once a day, at least, put it in my group once a day, because the scroll goes by so fast.
All right.
Nobody's going back to look what you said 5 days ago. You know what I mean? Nobody's scrolling back 5 days to see if Dave posted.
Sure. Yeah.
Dave needs to post every day.
Yes.
And I tell everybody that, and the more people I tell that, the faster the scroll goes, and the more reason for you to do it. Because
do you also notice that there's difference between engagement with some posts and other posts?
Yes, and I tell you the difference. Some people just link drop. They don't say anything. They don't engage the audience in any way. Mm-hmm. If you drop your link, but you ask people a question, as soon as people see that question mark, for some reason, they got to answer.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And I'm not saying controversial, because our group. There ain't no politics. Nobody's fighting. There's no people snipping at each other or nothing. Everybody just goes in there and drops their links. And I do like more interaction, but I want it to be positive interaction, obviously. You know.
Yeah. Usually people go in, they drop a link, and you basically don't hear from them. They don't
Until the next day when they
comment
drop
much,
their
right?
link again. I
Yeah.
try to encourage you, if you go in there and drop your link, go over there and like somebody else's something.
Yeah.
You know, go look at a few other things, drop a couple likes and a comment, and then check out. You know, you don't got to hang out there all day,
No.
but you know, leave a little bit, take a little bit, right?
Plus maybe you have the danger with certain groups, right? On Facebook, for instance, then you have the danger that you have this group which is filled with creators and they post links, but you also need like customers, you need like backers, and you need readers, right? So you need a good mix of things.
And that's one of the things that I do when somebody joins the group. I'll go look at their profile. Is this a comic fan? Is this somebody that actually going to give something to the group or be part of the group? Or is this just somebody who's, you know, like one of those SEO scammers trying to get you to pay them to promote your project in the background, you know? No, we don't have, I don't let them people in.
Okay, so you actively go check profiles, because you can also like have them fill in some questions, right?
Yeah, well, we have that too. Are you a comic fan or a creator or what? You know,
right.
I mean,
sure.
But then I still go look, because you get those scammer guys that want to email you. They want to Facebook message you and tell you how they can sell comics for you, how they can make your thing better, and they want you to pay them. And they're not going to do that to you through my group.
Yeah, all right, sure.
You see what I'm saying? I don't let those guys in, bro. That's just.
Oh my God! When you start a campaign, you get these mails, man. You get these mails from companies that can help you expand your reach.
Yeah.
You just need to pay them a little bit. Yeah, pay them a little bit, and then suddenly you have like 10,000 new people
subscribers
watching
but you
it.
don't have
Sure.
But you don't have any more interaction than you had the day before, right?
No.
I have people coming to me all the time. Hey, man, we can make your channel bigger. We can make your channel big. My channel is almost to 1,000. It's not 5 years old. It's all built on actual people who care about comics.
Sure.
You know, I mean, it's like,
okay, we have 43 minutes left. 43 minutes left, guys. So look at this beautiful art. So this is Paul Rodrigues. He's a living legend. So he worked for Marvel, and he did some stuff for DC.
Now this is a flashback to when she first wakes up, or when they first.
This is the very first page of the first issue.
Okay,
so
that's where I was going. Yeah.
So you have to immediately hook like readers, right? And and then so this is one of the pages that you can see how the book is structured, right? So you can see the layout that Pau did, plus the line work, the perspective grid, right? So this is all handwork, this all pencil art, guys. And then he goes over it with actual inks, right? So it's not digital. And then it gets colored by Daniel, and then you get the page like this. And this is page 10 from the book, because page 10 is the book that is the page that you actually see 10 in full getup, right? And with this campaign, you can not only get this awesome deluxe special book, but you can also add some things like a head sketch that Pau will draw for you. So any character you want, right? It's a commission, like a character commission also. So you get a full body, almost, right? Any character you want. Can be the mainstream, can be your own, can be genuine comics, whatever you want, and give Pau your request, and he will draw it for you. And we have 5 left. We have 5 slots left for this one, and you can still get, I think, 3 original sequential pages left, and the rest is sold out. So The rest is sold out, guys. It's excellent. This is really good. And so this book is something extra, right? So this is a one thing. So we have the regular series. The series just is. This is something on the side, something extra that goes through Critical Blast. The other books I will still do myself. I will print them myself. But this book is all Critical Blast. They will print it. They will ship it. They'll do everything. All that I'm doing right now is promoting it.
Yep. And this is like you say, your companion to the series.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, it's basically for fans of Paul Rodrigues, right?
Right.
Because before Perfect 10, I was shocked that many people didn't even know Paul Rodrigues, right? But now more people seem to recognize him, seem to appreciate the artwork that he does. So we dedicate this book to Paul's artwork because he helped me make this book like semi-popular, right? It's because let's be honest, no one bought this comic because it was written by some no-name Dutch guy. But it was Pau's artwork that sold this book, right? So we have to celebrate that.
Hey, you give credit where it's due, man. You know, you gotta love your team, man. If you don't love your team, they're not gonna love you back, bro. You know.
Sure.
No, Pau's amazing, and you know, everything that we've seen from the two of you has been amazing. We got Hugo popping in the chat. What's up,
Hugo?
Now, Mike says somebody else backed another commission earlier today. And those are always interesting to see. And he also said something about 10 much more realistic, no matter her artist, than Nicki Minaj. The comment I was referring to is Carrie looked at this picture earlier and she said a booty that would make Nicki Minaj jealous. That's what she said about that booty right there. So, you know,
yeah, Nicki Minaj, she's a little bit of a cartoon character, right?
Yeah, kind of.
But yeah, I love this. I love this piece, man. So this is one of the few like extra pinups that we added in the book. To edit some extra material. You can also find the covers for the later issues. Also, we put them all in there so you can see how Pau made the layout sketches. Really, really cool. I'm really proud of this book, man. It's really, really cool. I can't wait to see these things printed. So RJ did print a prototype of this book, but this was in the beginning when we still had like 84 pages. I'm looking forward to it. So today or yesterday, when was it? Yesterday, I wrote the last bit for this book because the pages will be. You can also read some anecdotes about the production of the pages, right? And I wrote the last one yesterday. Hashtag back that ass. That's right. That is right.
Now, if you're watching on the Madness Comic Network or Critical Blast or Madness Twitter, go over to Dave's channel. Go over and back Dave's channel over there. Go over there and subscribe over there. Help give him a boost. And if you're watching on his channel, come over here and give us a boost, man. This bouncing audiences and fan bases off each other is part of growth. You know, it helps you grow. It helps me grow. So, you know, that's how we do it, man. Everybody go over and check out Dave Brink's channel.
It's just Genuine Comics. Genuine Comics. Yeah, you can find me everywhere through Genuine Comics. Because we are genuine, we are authentic. I want to make the comics that I like to read, that I want to that I loved.
Yeah, you know? And I was going to say you also do a show every weekend and highlight a creator in their campaign.
Yes.
So that's why I'm saying you guys go over and back his channel because you're going to see stuff over there. I've seen people on Dave's show. It was the first time I ever saw him there. And hey, you need to come over here and talk to us in the madness.
Oh, right. Yeah. That's
how it goes, that's what I mean. That's how the growth happens. We got to watch what each other's doing as promoters to help promote each other and to help promote the people we're promoting, but at the same time, the channel's got to grow, man. The channels have to grow.
Well, did we get a new backer? One sec. We had 46 and now, let me see. Still 46. I got a message about a backer.
Oh, sometimes you might have to refresh it.
Oh, really? Refresh it.
It's Facebook. They're slow, man.
Exciting stuff.
I mean, it's Kickstarter. They're slow sometimes.
Yeah, the cool thing here is that you can actually see it. You don't really need to refresh, right? So you see it, see the counter. I'm off to subscribe. Be right back. Oh, thank you, Lou.
She's going to jump over there and subscribe to your channel right now.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we have every Sunday we do a little show called A Drink with Brink, where I talk with other indie creators about their books and their campaigns, but also their lives, because that's fun. And not every, but we started a show called Critique My Campaign. I did the show with Michael Oden, and we basically browse campaigns. So we ask people who wants to have their campaign like showcased, talked about, and then so people actually ask for it, and then we go to browse the campaign and we comment on the campaign as a thing. So how do we experience this campaign, right? Are there things that we think could be better, or something, some feedback, some input? And we noticed that not everyone appreciates it. So I'm a bit careful now with this show.
See, this is the whole thing. I don't critique anything. I don't do reviews. I don't do any of that, Dave. And I'll tell you what, you can't promote on one end and critique on the other end, right?
Yeah.
Because you're trying to get people to buy books. Yes. And then you go out and they're like, hey man, will you review my book? And I'm like, no. And I say that to everybody, not whether I liked it or not. None of that. If I liked it, I'm out here talking about it.
Sure.
That's
you have to stay neutral.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't. As a creator, you in the volatile social media world, as a creator, you can't go out and critique other people's stuff, or you're going to shine their fan base off.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Then their fan base is going to not even want to look at your stuff, whether it's good or not.
Yes.
Because the social media, that's why, man, I just have shied away from all the drama stuff. I don't want nothing to do with none of that.
Yes.
I just left it all behind because none of it's selling books. I'm trying to help people sell books. So
I'm not sure about that. I sometimes wonder if I would be more successful if I really leaned into drama. But it's just not me. I can't really do it because it's not me. It doesn't fit me, right? But if it would fit me, would it benefit me? That's what I sometimes wonder.
Well, right? I don't know. I think it has a 5-minute glow. Okay. Right. But then it wears up. I mean, it gets old. It wears off. What are you going to always have somebody that you're beefing with, or that some beef that you're covering? Eventually that gets old. Myself, I can't watch a stream where they're like showing somebody else's stream and talking about it.
Oh, right. E-fapping. Right.
Yeah, I can't watch that. I'll just go watch why would I watch somebody talking about it when I can go watch it and make my own opinion? Right. Yeah. Well, I don't need everybody else's opinion or to be convinced that they said this or this or this. I just need to go watch it if I care.
Sure.
I'll just go watch it, right?
Yeah, of course.
I can't watch any of those.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
The same as with like with guests for my show. You probably have the same. I don't give a fuck where they're from, what the political thing
right.
is, whatever. I don't care. It's not my job. People can come to my show. They get to showcase their campaigns, talk about the books, right? And
Yes,
the viewer can decide if it's something for them. That's it.
exactly. Look, the only thing that decides whether or not I'm going to buy somebody's book is my wallet. My
Yeah.
wallet. It makes
Yeah.
all the calls, right?
Right.
It makes all the calls. If it looks like something, it looks like something that I might be interested into. My mind sends that little electric message down to my wallet. And my wallet says, "Yeah, your name," right? It's not. I'm not convinced by anybody else's. It's just if I saw it and the story sounded good and I liked it, then my wallet and me might come to an agreement.
Mhm.
I think that's pretty much how it goes for most people. You
Sure.
know, now if you got throwaway money, then yeah, you can just back whatever, right? I mean, if I had throwaway money, I'd have 5 boxes of indie books right here behind me instead of just 2 big ones. You know,
Sure. No, but also some people only promote like campaigns that are on specific platforms. I
yeah,
don't care.
I don't care.
Go
Well,
go
there's
to
one.
Kickstarter, go to Find My Comic, wherever you just try to make money. Try to build your audience. Try to sell stuff, right? Wherever you can. This is
Yeah,
your business. It's no one else's business. What?
and you know, I'm a firm believer in that. Sell it everywhere. Build your website. Do whatever do whatever you got to do to get your book out there, man. I don't promote Kickstarter.
Oh,
that doesn't mean I won't promote
now
it because it's on Kickstarter. I just
You
don't
do.
go out there talking about Kickstarter, right?
Oh,
I don't
right.
care. I don't promote Indiegogo. I don't care. I do promote Fund My Comic because it's a site that's just for comics.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. It's not about lawn chairs and small engines. And you see what I mean? It's about comics. So I will go promote that site because that's all I'm going to see there is comics.
Right.
The only reason to go there is comics. For all you fans, Fund My Comic is legit. Their money is being spent there. Money's changing hands over there. People are happy with what's going on.
Oh wait, let me say hi to John Douglas. He's also in the chat.
John Douglas, what's up?
Hello, guys. And Mike says, I prefer honesty to fluffy pushovers. I'm critiquing. Yeah, it's still something I'm not really comfortable with. What I'm trying to find new formats for my channel. You know, I have one show and I wanted to do more.
I can remember being there when I only had one show and I wanted to do more.
Yeah.
Look at me now. We got
yeah, you've got too much now.
Yeah, we got like 25 or 30 shows weekly on the network now.
Shit.
You know, I mean,
Holy
it's crazy.
Shit.
But yeah, I will give you a blurb for your book. You know, like a little quote for the back cover or something. I'll do that.
All right.
I won't give you a review. I might give you a private review, but I would never publicly say anything. You know, I just don't. I'm trying to help you sell books.
Right,
and
right.
My
people ask you for blurbs?
I've never given one yet. I've never had anybody ask me for one yet.
All right.
So, you know.
All right. We have, let me see. We have, how much time do you have left? 27 minutes, guys. 46. I'm so, look, man, if this is it, I'm very, very happy. We started this morning with 36. So we got 10 backers throughout the day, and I'm very happy about that. Very grateful. Thank you all so much.
That's not good enough. No, we need more.
No, no. This is fantastic. You know,
I love closeouts. Okay.
Yeah.
I love doing this. Even if nothing happens, you go out and you get a shot. You take your best shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's seen. You got to let it. Sometimes, especially with Kickstarter, you got to remind people, hey, this one ends. It just ends. There ain't no in demand. There ain't no. You know what I mean? It's Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm.
When it's over, it's over. Now you already said this is the best price that you're going to get on this.
Yeah.
You wait till it goes to publishing, it's going to cost more through Amazon.
This is friendly for your wallet. Someone told me I had to promote it that way. That's wallet friendly.
And there's 25 minutes left for you to get in on that friendly.
Yes. So the book is technically done. It just needs to be printed. So because it's all material that is done. So the last 2 months, RJ and George and myself, we've been putting together the book. So content is all done. So it just needs to be printed. So we need to know how many books we need to make, and then I think next week RJ can make sure everything gets printed and shipped out. And I will reach out to everyone who ordered a personal commission from POW to see which character you want. Right, can be anything you want. And POW is looking forward to draw it. But I had to tell POW that he can't start yet because Kickstarter, we have to wait to make sure the backers are still there after the campaign ends, right? And so I will be reaching out to everyone, and I'm looking forward to the requests, to the commission requests.
Yeah.
Because POW made some fantastic stuff already, like this Witchblade that you see here. Look at this. This is so good. This is one of the best Witchblades ever. Holy shit! Someone got this. So you get this for just, what is it? Let me see. That's euros, guys. So I'm sorry about that. Can I put it in? Wait, give me a sec. Can I put it in? Oh, it is dollars. Well, the price stays in euros. All right, fine. You can get a commission for 190. That's about 200 something, 205, I think, dollars.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, and so you get this awesome book, right? Plus the original art from POW that he made especially for you. You get it shipped to your home. And you get a high-res scan. You can have it colored. I've seen people use like these commissions that they bought from POW for other campaigns, for other things. You can do whatever you want with it. So
that's funny because it's let's see which one, the Perfect 10 Artist Edition commit 207.
Oh right, 207. All right.
You said 205. I said 210. They said 207.
Yeah. And you get two shipments, by the way. You get one from Critical Blast and you get one from POW from Brazil. Jim. Hello, Jim. Ooh, excellent. Mike says, really? You didn't say that about the Witchblade commission to me before? I got that one. Yes. It's fantastic Witchblade, man. She's beautiful. I've been looking at it and thinking it might even look better with professional color. Yeah. Well, there are some people out there who can slap some pretty colors on it. Yeah, man.
Mr. O'Reilly, this one has like 20 minutes left on this campaign, bro. We're here closing it out. So if you want to do me a favor, drop some shares.
22 minutes.
Share it out on your Twitter and stuff and tell people,
oh yeah.
Man,
yeah.
20 minutes left. Come over here and get you some.
Yeah. Yeah, but I just love this series, man. This book. So this is the original issue 1, but it's the second printing. This is the second printing, because the first printing was almost sold out.
What exactly does almost mean?
I had like 50 left.
You had like 50 left.
50 left, so I had to reprint, right?
Okay.
But this cover is made by Eduardo da Souza, so you won't find this art in this book because it's not POW.
Okay.
right?
Um,
But
let me go back to that first printing again real quick. Are there any left?
right now, yeah, I think I have 15 or something, 15 left, but they're more expensive. People can still get them, but
Yeah,
they're like,
I'm just
3
saying,
times the price of.
do me a little favor, put one aside and stick it in that next box that you send to RJ, and he'll get it to me, and I'll pay you for it.
Oh, great. Sure.
I do the first editions of everything, man. I gotta have first printings of stuff.
Oh.
It's like,
Really?
first printing of number 1. Yeah, if you still have some, I want one.
I have I think so. One sec. Let me.
Oh no, just we can talk about it later. I'm just saying.
All right.
Next time you're shipping a box off to RJ, just slide one of those in there. Let me know, and I'll hook you up.
Yeah, there are even some spelling errors in there.
I love it. See,
it's terrible.
That's the whole thing. So many people remaster indie comics. So many of you guys remaster issue number 1. When you go to reprint it, you fix all the errors and everything, right? I don't want that.
Yeah.
I want that first printing with all them loving errors and everything involved.
Right. Yeah.
I'm a collector.
Did you hear about what Odin did? Michael Odin. He had his Elysium Fields book, and he's just rebooting it, right? So complete reboot. So when did it come out? 2 years ago, and now he has a reboot.
3 or 4 years ago, but I have number 1 of that too. So you see, go ahead, reboot it. Just makes what I have worth more. Do that for me, please.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. 19 minutes. Whoo! Wow. And it's almost midnight where I am. It's crazy.
Yeah, I do. I like my art raw. I do. I actually sold some art last week before last, for the Roku thing. We sold some Bill Moss art. We sold some Jim O'Reilly stuff. I still have some Bill Moss and Jim O'Reilly stuff for sale. Dude, some Greg Harm's art for sale. Some really nice stuff still for sale. So it was like this. We ran an auction. Everything that didn't sell in the auction is now available at the opening bid price. So that's a steal, guys. Anything that you saw in that auction, which both the it's still up on YouTube. You can go watch it again. You can see all the different stuff. Anything that didn't sell is available at opening bid price. And there was some nice stuff there, guys. Nice stuff.
Right. So you can, if I can show people the perks, like the basic perk is like the basic book. That's the book, right? It's a phenomenal book. It's 130 pages, guys. It's hardcover. It's bigger. It's quality book, and it's $47 if I remember correctly. And then you can have the same book but with a signature. So POW signed like book plates, and these book plates will be affixed within the book, within these books. So these plates went to Brazil and back to the United States, but it did it twice because the first time it didn't work. It's terrible to get things shipped to Brazil, man. And for what is it? 100, almost it's 140.
93 for the signature.
All right, sure. Right.
I'm following along in American for you.
Oh, so. Cool. Thank you so much. And you can get a head sketch with the book also. So any character you want, right? Pretty head sketch. And the size is similar to a comic book, size-wise. Okay. And then you can get the personal commission. For
that one's 142, and the personal commission is $207.
$207. Look at the pretty art, and then you can get an original page. Our 4 left,
and that says 262 American.
Right, and the rest is sold. So yeah, excellent. So it's a very simple campaign. you know,
Yeah.
nothing fancy. Some people asked me about stretch goals, and I was like, are you kidding me? We started with 84 pages, black and white. So we added color. We added 50 pages. There's your stretch goal.
There's your stretch goals. Buy the damn book.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you to the 46 people that have chimed in over on the Critical Blast Twitter page.
Wow.
Dude, 31 on the Madness Comic Twitter page. I'm telling you what, we get a lot more people that stop in, even if it's just for a minute on Twitter than we do anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
We really do. And since we go to RJ's too, it's like we get all his audience, all our audience. You guys go look at this. You got like 15 minutes left. Go back a book.
15 minutes left, guys. Shall I put a quick shout out on the? Let me copy this real quick, and then I'm going to put it on X. 15 minutes left.
Yeah.
Crazy. You never know.
He said Christian Rossi, 5 separate shipments of sketch cards and 1 got to him. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Christian Rossi, by the way, is amazing. Just throwing that out there. Amazing artist. Another one. There's so many good artists in the Indie Nation, bro.
Yeah, man. South American postal systems are wacko. Pizza Man sent Christian Rossi 5 separate shipments. Sketch cards, one of those got to Christian.
1.
One. Holy shit.
Yeah.
South America. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yes. You know, I'm just surprised that that most of the time things function. That's crazy to me. You right? You drop something off here, and a few weeks later, it's on the other end of the planet. That's absolutely crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean,
miracle.
Sometimes stuff gets here like quick, right? Like Dave sent a book to me. He tells me one day during the show offs, Texas Dave that does the show with me on Sunday, he's like, "Pops, I sent you something," and it was Sunday that he told me. So he said he sent it on Friday. So the next Tuesday, not the next Tuesday, but like the Tuesday after. So like 10 days. It took like 10 days to get here, and I was blown away because usually it takes 2-3 weeks for me to see anything from overseas, right? You know, 10 days. I was blown away. I was like, "How'd you do that, Dave?"
He's from the UK.
Yeah.
All right, 10 days.
Yeah, Texas Dave Houston. Texas Dave Houston. He's from the UK.
Right. Okay.
When I met him, is Dave Houston, right? And it was like, oh, we're going to tag him with a nickname right away, Texas Dave. Before I knew he was from the UK.
Right.
Then it was like, okay, it's stuck. Texas Dave Houston.
Whew. Wow. Yeah. Wow, man. 46 backers. That's crazy. That's crazy. So people still have 12 minutes to jump on, but if it doesn't happen, 46 awesome backers are getting fantastic books for the best price possible. Which awesome. I can't wait. I want this book also, you know. I want to have this book. So RJ,
you already have all of it.
Ship me some of these.
You can do like what Laurie did, Laurie Calcaterra, and you can take all them pages and find your own book, a one of a kind. Kind.
You know, she's one of the most creative people that I've ever met. She always has these concepts, these ideas, and I'm like, how the hell did you think of that? Crazy stuff.
Well, I mean, like the poker cards was me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a couple issues ago, and somebody had done a cover with Jude St. Clair sitting at the table playing cards, and I was like, man, a poker deck would be cool. Well, Laurie jumped right on it. Every 50 backers from now on, we're going to do a new card until we get the whole deck printed. So as the campaigns go on, every 50 backers, she adds a new card to the poker deck.
Right.
And if you've been following the whole time, you actually already have them, but you can still buy them as add-ons and get caught up, any that you don't have. But, you know, I mean, it was for me, it was like, yeah, just do it, you know, and she just jumped on it, had some artists start doing art. And, you know, it's like, yeah, I love chiming in on stuff like that. You know what I mean? And just going, hey, you should try this or do this. You can do this. And it's like, when they do one of my ideas and people like it, then I'm like,
yay.
That's all I need. Just know that people liked it. I just want to know people liked it, right? If it gave somebody some freaking enjoyment, you know, then by all means use any idea I throw at you. If it's gonna help you and give people enjoyment. That's all I want, is to know people liked it. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah, man. Yeah. Wow.
So, I mean, lots of times though. I mean, I'll chime in with just an idea and they'll just go ahead and incorporate it in their campaign. And when I see it, I just kind of giggle. I'm like, yeah, do that thing, you know?
Sure. Wow. And someone bought the original summer vacation artwork that we made for Phil Diaz book.
Yes. I remember that.
Wow.
I didn't know there was a piece of that out there.
Yes, it was sold. So some lucky bastard got this. Get you a head sketch. Get you something. You got like 10 minutes left. Get something. You don't need to. Well, it's fantastic, you know. But the basic book is also fantastic. It's chock full of parodic artwork. If you love this art, man, this is like you can see it. It's quality stuff. This is fantastic. People. If you know a Perfect 10, or if you don't know Perfect 10, that's fine also. Then this is the first book also. So you can read the first story, which is basically a contained story. So the longest story starts from issue 2, but this is just one contained story, and it's all within the book, with the script, with the layout, with some extra pin-ups, plus the covers from the next books. It's all in there. It's awesome. It is awesome. 8 minutes. Woo! 8 minutes. Wow.
Now, also, if you're a fan of RJ's and you want to help you see RJ, what he's doing, succeed as well, you can back this book and help RJ too. Okay?
This is true.
You see what I'm saying? It's like, you know, but you know, look, if you're an art fan and you got some money laying around, you know this is something you want. Myself, personally, I don't have a lot of art books. I have a lot of comic books. You know what I mean?
Sure. Well, it is a special book, right? It is a special edition.
Right.
So, so it's true collector's item, right?
Yeah. This one is like, that's what I mean, man. If I had an extra $50 laying around, but all the money I got right now is dedicated to an idea. It's called Roku, and that's
Roku,
it's like I'm trying my freaking hardest not to be spending no money, just like you know. You got to put it into the business. You got to spend some to make some, right? You know.
Yes, this is true.
It's really hard not to back.
This also the thing with spending stuff, right? So making a comic book, that's a lot of money. I have to pay Pau, I have to pay Daniel the letter, then you have the printing costs, you have to copy editing. There's so much stuff that needs to be paid, right? But before that, you also have like expenses, because you need to have characters designed, for instance. There's a lot of, especially the first issue, especially before this issue, we had to like figure things out, right? So you make some designs, and this doesn't work, then you have another design, and so you spend some here, you spend some there, and you don't even started the book yet, you know. So yeah, it's a lot of money, man, making a comic book. A lot of time, a lot of money. You really need to want this. if you want to make comic. And I think people are too quickly with saying like, hey, go out there, make your comics, right? Sure, but I think it maybe cheapens it when you tell people that everyone can make comics, because sure, everyone can, but not all of. Look, to be honest, there's a lot of stuff out there that I personally would not spend money on, right? That's just me. And so you're basically inviting more like mid-tier comics to be made, which is fine, but I'm not sure. I'm a bit conflicted about it, to be honest.
This for me as a promoter, it's like I'm always looking for that first timer, right?
Sure.
I want to be able to promote that first timer, but I tell them flat out, look, I might be able to promote your book and get you some people to back it, get you people looking at it and people back it and whatnot. But you got to sell book 2, because book 1 ain't no good. You're done. I mean, if book 1 ain't good, you're done. So you got to come out with your best from the get-go.
Yeah.
Every marketing skill, tool, idea, everything that you can think of, and push it for a year before you drop a book.
Well, it really depends. Your first books are never your best, because you need to learn, right? So as long as you learn and you take criticism, you take the feedback, and there are some people within the community, they can't really handle that, and they won't really improve, right?
But I mean, it's what I'm saying is, as a promoter, I can help you sell book 1, but if book 1 isn't any good,
sure,
there's nothing I can do for book 2. So you really have to try and do your very best, even though I expect you to improve and get better as you go on. You're going to have to come out with your best on book 1 with everything you got. And you got to try and find people that actually promote you. And you got to go on shows, and you got to get seen and get known, and show up in the chat on people's shows and get to know people. You got to build relationships. I don't want to say a following. You got to build relationships with people out here, and get seen. And then when you come out with a book that's good, everybody's going to expect better on the next one, but it was good, so it sold, and you might sell that next one. But if you come out with the first one, you hurry it, you rush it, you try to get out here with just, I got a couple of cool people that did covers for me, and then the book has no substance, it's really hard to sell book 2.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You got to come out with you got to have good story, you got to have good art, and good marketing skills.
But even then, so even when your book is quality and everything works right, and still it will take a long time before it finally catches on, because more people will slowly discover it, right? But it could take years. It could take years before it finally like okay, we have something here, right? And oftentimes you have to keep going. So Perfect Tense now at book 5, and there are still people now discovering this series. That's only because we have issue 5, and we continue. So you have a larger body of work to showcase, right? For people to see.
Now at Fund My Comic, Dave.
2 minutes.
Do you have a storefront set up on Fund My Comic for all your back issue?
No, I have my own web store.
Okay. It doesn't hurt to do that.
GamerComics.com.
Now,
by the way,
Dave, I'm just going to tell you, it doesn't hurt to do that.
Sure.
Because a lot of people going over there to Fund My Comic just to look to see what's there. And if they realize that they can get all your back issues there, they might just buy them. You never know. Not everybody knows where your website is. That's what I mean. It's like what we were saying earlier about put everything everywhere. Now that you have that storefront option, You can sell all that stuff you got sitting on the shelf.
Yeah, this is true.
You know,
It's true. We have a countdown. We have a countdown going on.
80
It's
seconds.
the final
80
countdown.
seconds.
Wow. Wow.
Now, we've had a lot of people tune into this. We've had 87 people tune into this show on different platforms.
That's
so
That's
either they seen us posting about it all day and got in early, or
Yeah.
you know, or YouTube just don't want us to be seen today. I don't know what it is.
Wow. Yeah, man, but it's phenomenal. We started this morning with 36 backers. We now have 46. We closed with 46 guys. Thank you all. Thank you all so much. Wow. Yeah, this is nuts. This is nuts. I'm looking forward to seeing these books. So for people getting these books, this is and it doesn't cost me any work. So
you get to go right back to work on the next book. That's the other thing that's great about RJ. About Critical Blast, guys. You get done, RJ takes all that fulfillment mess, and you get to go right back to work on your next book. There's no month of crapping around waiting for stuff to get to you so you can box it all up and ship it all out. There's none of that. That's gone. Your time is yours again.
Ooh, there we go. Fireworks, confetti.
Now you do got to admit that is a huge help when you can go right back to work on the next book, right?
Sure, of course.
I mean, you don't have to spend no time with fulfillment. You get to go right back to work.
Look, man. To be honest, I like you, Pops, but I don't even want to do this. You know, I just want to write.
Hey, no, I get it. That's why. Look, when I started doing this, none of the people I promoted were camera people. I mean, people weren't doing that much yet, right? And then when COVID wiped everything out, they kind of got forced to come out here and talk about their stuff because they didn't have con tables. They didn't have no tables to set up all that whole summer. So that was how this kind of got built. But hey, man, I was like, I'm the one that has all this time. Okay, like most of the guys I know, they have a 9 to 5. They come home, they work on their art. They didn't have time to promote.
Right? Yeah.
Okay, so I started promoting everybody's stuff.
Yes.
You know, I mean, that was
cool.
That was why. It wasn't because I wanted to get them all. I didn't even have a YouTube channel when I started doing this, Dave. I didn't even have a YouTube channel when I started doing this.
No, yet Facebook?
Just a Facebook group. I was doing just like 300, 400 people in that Facebook group when it first started. You know, it has all grown and grown and grown organically out of that. And it's just like you said, it was just to help people.
Yeah. We appreciate it, Pops.
I wish we could,
man.
I hope, like I said, I hope some of the posting that we did earlier in the day helped because, you know, I hate to think I waste anybody's time ever. You know, we love you, Dave. You're more than welcome to come out anytime. Anytime you got something to promote.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, for doing this, man. For
And even if you don't want to come out on the show, like I said, next time send me your trailer.
Oh yeah. I will do that for issue 5. I will send you the trailer, man.
Yeah, because you'll see at the end of the show, I got a few of them that are they're not our sponsors, but we play them anyway because they're our friends.
Sure.
You know, I mean, it's the way it is, man.
Wow. Thank you, Mike.
Thanks everybody for watching. And
thank you, everyone.
Dude, Mike, go check out the Madness Comic Network, brother. We got all kinds of stuff, gaming, everything. It's every playlist is a different show with a different host and a different set of bands, and you know, it's pretty crazy. Fun, but crazy. it's madness. Dave, you have a great day, sir. I know it's late over there. You need to
Thank you, Pops.
You know,
I'm going to make a little update, and then I'm going to bed. Thank you for having me. Thank you, everyone, for watching and for backing. Thank you so much for making this happen. Your books are being printed and will be shipped out to you as soon as possible. Looking forward to it. And that's it for me.
That's it. Peace, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning, the Tuesday morning brew. Laurie tomorrow's doing the slice and dice day. She's going to be slicing up a pineapple, a flaming pineapple with her sword or something. I don't know what she's going to be using, but you don't want to miss it. 11 a.m. tomorrow morning, Tuesday morning brew, right here on the Madness.
Yes.
Peace, everybody.
Bye.
Glamorized and embraced by Hollywood, feared in the underworld, Benjamin Bugsy Siegel was one of the most powerful men in America. He was also one of the most hated. The man who gave birth to Las Vegas was gunned down in the luxurious home of his glamorous lover. Almost 80 years later, his murder remains unsolved. Who killed Bugsy?
Evil, billions of years old, wages war on the universe. Entire star systems are vanishing without a trace, leaving devastation in their wake. Nexus, the intergalactic guardian of lost souls, must stop the unnameable terror and its expanding scourge of destruction. The totality of everything in existence will collapse upon itself if he fails. With the fate of the cosmos in the balance, Nexus must confront his most dangerous adversary yet. Can he save creation from total and certain destruction, or will darkness reign supreme? Find out in Nexus Scourge, the all-new epic sci-fi adventure from Eisner-winning co-creator Mike Baron, exploding with Kelsey Shannon's dynamic artwork. Available now at baroncomics.com.
How do you end this thing? How do you put the where's the brakes on this bus? I forgot.
Jazz
how to do it.
hands. Jazz hands.
Have a good night.